changing my voice. I'm being fumed heavily. Today is the last day before my family has to move out of our house in Morgan Hill, in unincorporated Morgan Hill. And beware of people trying to pretend that they're me later on, okay? And no one is qualified except for me. No one else. So don't follow anyone else. It looks like that their fumes and their hacking and everything is going to come to a head today. And like I've said many times, if you look at the signs here, you can see that they kind of laid out the city in a certain way. And it's kind of hard to believe what they've done here. And they're very mentally ill, and they like to kind of do things in reverse, right? They call it God's plan in reverse, right? Where they pretend that the colonizers are magically the good guys. They pretend that the most sane person ever lived is mentally ill, and they're hacking and so on and so forth. The word hawk is like the word hack. The word gas is like the word gays. And they have an LGBT agenda, a white agenda, and a Jewish agenda. And again, I have 23 witnesses on record. Assimilation is not an option for me. They're trying to get me to sell out, and I'm not going to do that. In John 5, it makes it clear that you must honor the Son to honor the Father. And therefore, when I look at this situation, it's clear to me that under no circumstances can I follow them. Under no circumstances will I do something stupid like assimilate. That is not the question. And they play all kinds of psychological games. They want people to pretend this and pretend that. Outside the gates are those who practice falsehood. They literally fume and poison me and hack my brain to various degrees to try to get me to do something I would never do, which is to assimilate. God forbids assimilation. 1 John 2:15. Also keep in mind that those who go after ill-gotten gain, they go down to the realm of the dead. We see that in Proverbs 1, Proverbs 9. In Isaiah 24, the earth sinks, never to rise again. I've given them a lot of time to try to make their case. Clearly I've won, they have lost. And when my flesh dies, that's it. People will be sealed out of heaven. You see people looking like idiots these days, looking goofy, playing a problem-solution game. There's a lot of rich white people, rich English people who want to play things a certain way, and they want to try to seem superior. They also try to make it so I seem emotional. I'm not emotional at all. My brain is being hacked a bit. It's affecting my speech, but I'm not emotional. Principles come first. I've lived the greatest life ever, and I've proven definitively that a short righteous life is greater than a long life of assimilation, among other things. I'm the top martial artist ever possible, and God has triumphed me over these people. And their mockery just disgraces them more, but there's some kind of defective little children with, I'm not trying to insult people with developmental disorders per se, but the people doing this, their behavior mimics people with developmental disorders. They just Babylon, baby line, confusion, kind of emotions. They're some kind of punks. And I've triumphed, and I will eternally trample their spirits and their offspring spirits for their crimes against God, their crimes against me, and the crimes against all the righteous that ever lived.